Hi, welcome back to the Dragon's Quarter. I'm John. This is Metaphoric Fantasio, and as you can see, I've beaten the quote-unquote human, or at least, the human as he would exist, as he would be if he existed inside some Silver Valley painting. Anyway, the way I did this was, instead of going with my healer and two brawlers, I went with basically Will being a seeker again. Keeping Vulcan, Rogue, the Brawler, and Brawl versus my healer. I really feel that that's all I need to do. The battle was basically controlled the first time. I just didn't die immediately. And so, lure before we get to see what happens after this dungeon. I also monsters, so that's exciting. How you doing, Lana?
Pretty good. How about you?
Awesome!
That's good.
I can't wait to see what happens next. Let's see it! Well, okay, we'll walk first and then let's see. Okay, great.
I feel stronger.
Okay, and actually, I think we're gonna give Will here a point magic. I think that's a good idea, so we'll do that. There we go.
It feels good to get stronger.
She would take control, like that's one of the party members. I guess roll that a point magic and if you already like seen that right, which one's
M-A and E-N.
So the magic and E-N. E-N. What the heck is E-N?
I don't know.
That's not the way I would label any stat.
I shall
MA
strive
is
towards
magic.
this
I know
power once.
that much. Then one's here?
Yep.
Okay, so I guess that might be I don't know.
New ability.
Those are always good. Of course, it's not a real one. Or actually, what is up there? Maybe it isn't.
Removes all debuff effects from all allies.
Okay, that's amazing. That's great. Okay, so basically, the healer plan is going to be like 10% of rate. Because that was one of my favorite. That was a nice thing to used to have. Hopefully I won't have to give her something better. I hope we do get the move from him. It allows us to write some magic with the shield. I don't technically have that, but we need help one of the party members to do it. I hope one day he gets to do it by himself. We'll see that. Anyway.
Finally.
Yes.
It's over.
You have my sincerest thanks. You risked your life to protect the capital.
It felt like it took forever to
Barely
do.
protected anything. The royal capital's in chaos, and Grius
Yes,
was one of us. And now he's gone.
Stroll?
On the morning of the funeral, I promised Maria that we'd all be back that evening. Break bread together again. I fought with everything I had, but it doesn't erase the past. It's a hard lesson, but one so obvious. I only wish I'd learned it sooner. What can I begin to tell Maria?
We did all we could. It wasn't your fault, or there's no easy answer.
Well, there is no easy answer, but I think we did all we could get out of those.
We did all we could, Stroll.
And it wasn't enough. Maria's an orphan now. I hate how powerless I am. I should never have made a promise I couldn't keep.
We can be close to our family.
Listen, Stroll. Elsa's made his choice. To live and die for his country. If not for him, His Highness would not be alive now. And I'd not have met you or learned the truth myself. He and everyone else that fell here did not die in vain. And you have not fought in vain either.
Really, it seems like it feels like that.
There! It's them!
Thank you so much. I thought I'd never see my family again. I'll never take my life for granted again. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, no,
No.
we didn't do
sorry.
much.
What do
May
you
the
have to
teachings
say to
guide
that?
and protect you. Closure.
So you're the ones who put a stop to that madman's scheme. and killed the human besides. Now the soldiers might rest in peace. Seeing that there are others who can take those monsters down, it means we don't have to rely on Luis. It gives us hope. Thank you.
To think there were people watching us without our knowing. Hope.
How did they see it, actually?
Feels like it's been hard to come by lately.
Tis a thing easily promised and hard won. But once you have it, it pushes you onward, so long as you let it.
Yes. You're right.
I stopped Zorba the Necromancer's plot and was able to protect the peace of Grand Trad. Nevertheless, I was unable to extract Luis's whereabouts from him.
We'll eventually find him. It's all good. We'll find him and make him pay. Isn't that what we're supposed to say? Thanks, man.
Uh-huh.
It's a shame we couldn't get anything out of Zorba.
We still need to kill Luis, or the prince's curse will never be lifted. If not even Grius could do it, what chance do we have?
Do you
Yeah,
recall?
sure.
Just before Luis would have been struck,
Don't
she
you
was
get
shielded
down.
by some manner of magic.
Are you saying it would happen again? That Luis would be impervious to our attack?
What? That's ridiculous!
Well, we'll get nowhere with idle guesses. To test the theory, we have to find him.
I'll see if my contacts in the Guard have any threads to pursue.
Whoa, that'd be great! The Knights are bound to have more reach than us. And we don't have much to go on otherwise.
But under the circumstances, I expect their forces to be in considerable disarray for a while yet. Don't expect too much.
I've my own matters to attend to. If I floundered this much against Zorba, I'll not stand a chance against Luis. We have to get
Fine,
started.
stop it.
Well, until we've got a lead on Luis, let's make sure we use our time wisely. Okay?
We've got 5 days.
Let's hone our skills, let's gather information, or let's rest up for now.
Well, some of it mostly gather.
Let's gather information for now.
Yeah, we could really use more of that. Maybe we could start by talking to some of the locals? In any case, let's head back to the inn. And I want to check on Maria too.
Sounds like a good plan. I don't know where to have to find more guys. I can't remember.
Your attention, please, ladies and gents. We've all seen the royal palace up in the sky, plus a massive magical rock. Apparently, all very shocking. I'm positively staggered. Moving on. The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next king. Word is they'll be chosen based on the people's will. Everyone gets a say. But right now, I suppose we ought to talk about all those other faces up on the rock, hadn't we?
Oh, I was wondering about those.
Now, the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters. More public support, bigger face on the rock, etc. Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally, Sanctifex Forden is at the top. The real surprise is how anyone else is that close behind him.
So I guess
Come off it, Count Luis! He's a man's man, a real pillar of strength.
Ugh, wake up, would you? Haven't you seen what's happened to the Grand Cathedral?
Hold your horses now, everyone. Just calm down. Won't do to just focus on the front runners, will it? There are many more pieces in play here. Take a look. Anyone who gets the people's support might be crowned. Anyone. Well, you could do it. Well, I could do it if I liked. Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed and ambitious monarchs to be. Had I a seat, I'd be on the edge of it.
Hold on, aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all these other faces.
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Besides, a good race would be some terrific entertainment, eh? Keep your eyes up and your ears open, ladies and gents. Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all the latest on these promising candidates.
So I guess that's for PBS.
Welcome back. I've heard the news. You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
News travels fast, I see. Just the one, or who'd you hear it from?
Well, let's be honest. Just the one.
We took down just one of his agents.
Come now. That's plenty cause for celebration. You've done a fine thing. I hope this helps him rest in peace.
I will see his dreams fulfilled. I promise you that.
How's Maria holding up?
Still cooped up in her room. She's not eaten a thing.
The city sure isn't astir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human. But there's more to it than that.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king. Candidates are coming out of the woodwork.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Forden is planning some sort of grand announcement. Word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Really? That'd be great if it's true.
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such an exact date if there weren't some truth to it.
We'd best wait before we plan our next move then. Might not have much of a choice, in truth.
Where are we now?
Senate Council Chamber.
We have waited long enough to rule this land. Scheming king.
I have a feeling
What sort of
there's
man has a contingency plan for his own death?
That face in the sky, is that really the king?
We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Name the new king under our authority and be done with it.
The populace would reject it outright. As it is so clearly born from the king's magic, they trust this decree as the king's own. That aside, when that assassin tried to claim Luis's head, I saw some strange magic foil his killing blow. Is that also the king's doing?
Is that not why we sent for that professed curse-breaker scholar or some such? Send her in, and let us hear her fight.
I'm the expedition man! Hello!
Tis an honor, esteemed nobles. I am Rella Melanchorophus Cygnus, daughter of House Cygnus.
Yes, all right, spare us the pleasantries. We want the facts, girl.
Concerning the magic that seemed to save Count Luis's life, we've seen similar incidents in different places. It would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be decided by force, only by the trust of the people. If those who have earned a measure of the people's trust are being shielded, it must be by the king's magic. At least, that is my belief.
So what? You're telling me that blasted Luis is invincible now? Damnation!
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each individual conflict between his aspirants?
I cannot say how it's triggered. Only the king would know the exact conditions, and we obviously cannot simply ask. Though I can say there is one certain means of bypassing it. A duel could overcome this sorcery.
So they can be killed, but not murdered. Certainly a petty distinction I could only expect from such a blind romanticist.
And, that is everything I know. At the moment, that is.
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that so many would desire his vision of shepherd and livestock.
Beasts, the lot of them. A dog is happiest on its leash.
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own power, with grace, nobility, and civility.
Assassins dying in the streets. The people locked in an inescapable power struggle. What was His Majesty thinking?
Just so you know, if you leave back for they can still hear you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
First up.
Oh, you're not voicing anymore.
We've got a few days left before Forden makes his proclamation, but remember, one way or another, this ends with us facing off against Lewis. We can't waste any time.
You make Lewis, but you always do. Or at least I always try to.
Indeed, perhaps we should clear the monsters running rampant in the desert. 'Twould seem bounties are available at the recruitment center again as well.
Nice. That's one thing we can do.
Oh, yeah?
The recruitment center? Won't it be a problem if someone there spots a few new recruits who are supposed to be, dead?
That would be a slight problem. I mean, I don't think they have a cure for that, do they? What was a candidate? So I guess I can't tell them for that reason. They're not dying themselves. Let's see what they say here.
After a debacle of that scale, I doubt anyone there will be particularly concerned or idle enough to even notice. Should anyone press you on the topic, merely mention my name.
Okay, that's one way of solving it. They won't pay attention because stuff happens.
While waiting for Forden to make his move, you go and meet various people, spend time with your allies, or prepare for battle against Lewis. Accepting requests from townspeople may open up more locations in the city. Always be ready to lend a helping hand.
I always am.
You can exit the city via Tradia Gate on Sunlumio Street.
Okay, so the world is open officially.
Well then.
I hear a voice. Having obtained the follower's echo's ability from Gallica, you now periodically hear your followers' voices. Spending time with your followers will in turn increase the support they give you. If you happen to sense their voice, seek them out.
Awesome.
Access the follower menu with the keypad on the left or via the main menu to select a follower and travel to meet with them immediately. Perhaps I should discuss this with him. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should go to talk with her. Haven't seen that girl Maria around this place lately.
We can also stop by the food office. We can find question mark.
Alright.
Is there a food office on the map anywhere?
No, but Sunlumio Street is the top one.
Okay, so that's how to leave the city if we want to.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about a recruitment office.
And it might be there somewhere around. But also, I wonder what Hulkenberg is. Let's see. This is showing the quest that I have, or?
Moore's Task Chapter 1 Ordeal. No deadline. Save the prince from death's curse.
Okay, so that's just main quest stuff. So let's see, if we actually bring up the quest menu here.
What now?
Oh, it's just those?
Yeah.
That's all? Okay. So everything else is the main quest thing so far. That's weird. Except for the more thing. Like, I can do that if I find your story guide. Whatever it is. Okay, let's just, I guess,
I overheard your conversation with Fabian from out here. How about how you dealt with the human? But don't worry, I won't tell anyone unless you want me to, that is.
Well, I want everybody to know about that. Tell the world!
If I may say, I genuinely think that what you did was amazing. You protected our city for us, and we should all be grateful.
Also, I just realized I could probably say it. That's not how to say it. This is. And, you want to take a look at that. Any day now. Thank you. And Also, one thing we can try to do before we leave, we can try to buy some raisins too. Because I have like none of them left.
What is it?
A little of this, a little of that. What's that you ready? Come on, we can spend time to get ready.
So, we meet again.
Are you still interested in the Mustari?
Well, I am.
If so, then I'll be delighted to tell you more about us.
What do you think?
Well, if you listen to him, your tolerance will probably improve.
Maybe later. I'm interested in the story. You need wisdom, so we can talk to that one person outside that one shop.
What do you want to do? Listen to him? Okay, so talk with him or not today?
Not yet.
Fair enough.
I see. Well, it doesn't have to be today. I'm always here.
God, I am grateful.
Oi there!
A Rosant man dropped his mag pouch around here, and well...
Somebody does it first to get a bite for him. With their wallet, please. Somebody first. Wow.
I'm a damn fool, so I wanted to cash it immediately, but it ain't raining today.
What does that have to do with anything? Oh, you didn't find the one. No one made it rain for you. I get it.
The worse the weather, the better the conversion rate. So when the sun comes out, you'll be getting less.
You're serious about that? Okay, I gotta remember that. You get warning from the back of the rain, but we put the model in the rain for it. Good to know. What is the word today? We can give you a Also, we should look for exclamation points too.
What now? All right then.
I don't see any.
There.
Nope.
None there.
Nope. Oh wait, yeah, there's one.
There is one there. Okay.
Let's go.
The fish all over. Oh, is it short? Really? Well, maybe it's outside the shirt. There's something called in here.
This I cannot fathom.
Inviting an elder into the church at a time like this, the sanctor should know that even holy beneficence has its limits. Should I not be here, or I'll leave?
I'll leave in a second. Okay. So, don't worry, I'll leave soon. It's okay.
What business could you even have here? Does it look like we want you here? Your very presence here is a sacrilege against our doctrine.
Nice to meet you too.
The scriptures tell us that the Elder are a dangerous tribe. They are the inheritors of a treacherous magic that undermines the tenets of sancticism.
This is the only fantasy world I've ever seen that doesn't like elves. What's wrong with you people?
The church offers charity to people, but the truly devout know that the Elder are not people. Leave this place at once and be quick about it.
Thanks for that.
What?
Hey, I'm more than happy to leave you to your hate if that's what your church teaches. Let's get what we came for and be on our way.
And actually, we probably should do some shopping over here.
Closure.
And Elda, how may the church guide you?
Sorry, not sorry. Let's buy some stuff over here.
Fully restores HP, revives one ally from KO.
Okay, so how many?
You have 6.
Oh, we have 6, so we don't need any more. Okay.
So if you go down, keep scrolling down. There's an exclamation point next to the breath of fresh air. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, sold out. Okay.
Let's really still have that. Look at that kick.
It's showing that you don't have any.
Oh, because I handed it in. Oh, so we know the person completed. If they still put it there, that's weird.
Maybe there's something outside the church.
Maybe. Checking right now. Thanks, Mom.
So take. Oh, I see it. Go straight.
I see it too. We still can't talk. Oh, but there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them.
Oh, I only saw the 1 exclamation point.
Yeah, it was just her. We can't talk to her yet. Our wisdom's not high enough.
Ah.
Darn it. I really want to do that too.
Oh, the royal palace is taken to the skies.
Yeah, that really is kind of cool. I saw the whole thing in the first half. Yeah.
It's also scary. Before, during times like this, I could pray for our safety at the Grand Cathedral, but now I can't even do that.
Yeah, the Grand Cathedral seems better there. There's full monsters. You really don't want to be there right now.
I can't believe it.
I am slightly free, so if we rest on the fence, probably not listening to anything about it.
Why not take a breather? There's a nice view, and it's important to stop and smell the roses. Besides, watching how the people in Grand Trad live might broaden your horizons. If I spend some time, it will increase my wisdom.
So I think I kind of want to do that actually.
So what's the plan? Let's take a break or not now?
Okay, let's take a break then.
Okay.
It's decided.
Whoa.
The streets are packed, but at least it's not as huge a crowd as the royal funeral had.
Well, there's nothing wrong with crowds. Crowds are funeral red and you feel beside her. But crowds are full. You need to leave the TV. Get some new ideas, all sorts of good stuff. Really have crowds going.
Sure, a bunch of nobles on the street and around the Grand Cathedral. I see some Clemmer, Rogue, and some Ishkia. But if you head to the back streets, you'll see more Parapus. Guess that's what class divide looks like.
Yeah, Parapus are like funny people, I think. They're like funny humans here.
Then there's you, the only elder in town. It's crazy how people will say the most vile things right to your face. I hate it here, or I don't let it get to me.
Well, you gotta try not to let it get I'm gonna try to steer Will in that direction.
Listen.
It doesn't really bother me.
At least most of the time.
It's very strong of you, but if anything does get under your skin, make sure you speak up. Let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
Got it.
Well?
Personally, I don't see much difference among the tribes, but I bet a lot of people would disagree with me there. Gazing out at the sights of the capital, I broadened my wisdom.
Now then.
Oh! Well, we did level up! Yay!
Awesome.
Yay!
Wisdom.
This is one of virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with the knowledge to discern the truth from falsehood.
Why, that's...
Conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed.
And we'll see if this is inflamed enough to talk to the person that's in that shop. Yeah, we can do that.
Galaga and I headed home while discussing the people and stores we passed along the way.
Awesome.
Back to the hushed honeybee.
Okay. Well, I do want to take the rain again. More in the rest of these days. Oh, there's a brew we can find. Let's get that. I'm trying to talk to this guy with the people what he said. I think we got.
Fancy a bit of info.
What is that you want to know?
What is it? Can you tell me? I'm curious by.
So, Grand Cathedral status. The Walking Dead are weak to light. Life-wrought Gorgons are strong against physical attacks and weak to wind. You have one.
Yeah, that's all news there.
There's 2 new ones. This one, learn about the ingredients you can acquire in Grand Triad.
Nice! Cooking stuff, yay! You.
Hey!
Oh, but there's one more I wanted.
There's a lot of ingredients available in Grand Triad, right? If you want to cook something, then. The butcher sells Bidu meat, and there are other shops that sell red grass.
I don't think it's what he's getting called red grass myself. It sounds too much like grass. I feel like a rabbit.
The water shop sells pristine clear water. Well, same as any city, really.
Fortunately, they do write this down for some place in the menu. I don't remember where. Hopefully we'll see when we meet it.
And if memory serves, I heard something about being able to make a dish from Fabian's hometown.
I wonder where that even is. I'm sure we'll get to go there, right?
Why not try it out?
Maybe I will.
I received a scrap of paper inscribed with the information I just heard. I'll put it away so I can check it later.
So, again, they are written down for me somewhere, I just didn't know where. I'm so glad it's not the 80s anymore, where you had to play games like this with a notebook, because they wouldn't give you a quest log or anything.
No, you can buy, yeah, those are 600.
Just between us.
There's a stall at the market in front of the Grand Cathedral that sells red grass, you know, the herb that Fabian uses in a certain dish of hers.
I mentioned it just now. Oh, I think we bought some.
Yeah, you bought some.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, red grass originates from the region where you'll also find Fabian's hometown. It's not that far from Grand Triad, but the herb is difficult to find here. For that reason, the shop owner only sells it to his trusted regulars. Any stranger who tries to buy it will likely get shooed away.
Great, I'm a stranger.
Oh, very nice.
But you're no stranger, are you? You already know Fabian, of course, and you're also an acquaintance of Grius.
Yep. Even though you won't see Grius around that much anymore, he's kind of missing his throat.
So, if that's what you're after, try mentioning him in the shopkeep. Get on that list of regulars of his, and you'll be able to obtain a fairly valuable ingredient. I received a scrap of paper inscribed so I can check it later.
Now, okay, so one of the things we can do here is we can go talk to the person and learn a new recipe. But before I do that, I want to go to the city at night because we've already done that. Also, we'll talk to you.
Fabian doesn't show up, but I bet she has it just as rough.
Oh, so Fabian is the guy.
I heard Maria isn't coming out of her room.
Yeah, I wonder if we can try to go see her. Probably should actually do that.
I hope those two will be able to keep it together.
What is it?
In fact, I might regret this, but let me see if it'll let me go upstairs for a second. In fact, is one of these rooms labeled as Maria's room? We should not go doors, so...
That's Maria's room.
Okay, cool.
She seems to be in bed.
Well, can you do a knock-knock?
I hear stifled crying from the back of the room. For now, I think it would be best to leave her be.
Okay, so that's non-server for the moment. Probably until after the deadline is forecast.
What is it?
At least we got the right building, so let's take a look around that side. And if Dummy Johnny can find the door, there it is. Okay, that was hilarious.
Really?
There are some things you can only do at night.
Oh, awesome!
I'm more familiar with the city than you, so feel free to ask me anything.
Tell me about some of those activities then.
Say there.
Okay.
That reminds me.
Remember the shopkeeper that spoke to you at the Igniter shop? She was cryptic. I haven't been able to stop thinking about what she said, but anyway, what's on your mind? Supporters, check requests, town activities, or never mind?
I guess, let's go to supporters first.
Doesn't look like there's anyone for you to talk to right now.
Okay, that makes it easy, I guess.
Say
Let's...
That reminds me.
Hey, remember the shopkeeper that spoke of you at the Igniter? Okay. So check requests is second, town activities is third, and yeah. Hush, honeybee. It's awfully busy every night, don't you think?
Well, we just came from there. I wanted to find new stuff.
If you have time, why not offer help? You might increase your tolerance.
We'll probably end up doing that, but
All right then.
so, looking for exclamation points again.
You were just there.
Yeah. Oh, and then exclamation point's still there.
Yeah.
So, this time, now our wisdom is rank 2, so we can probably do that. Let's see. Leaving the church. No one wants to be in the church, and no one wants us. We get that.
If you turn your gaze, she's behind you. Keep turning.
No, it wasn't you. You were somebody you're not going to be looking for. Or at least, no, it wasn't the same person. You still been there from the day, but then why is the exclamation point still there?
Close your eyes.
This is the pits.
You won't believe it. Apparently there's some idiot scammer about town who's being a real handful. A guard just stopped me and asked if I was the crook.
That sounds like a question to do.
I'm absolutely sick of people assuming the worst of me just because my tribe. I asked the guard if he would have treated the songstress like that as well. Maybe my apologies, kid. Didn't mean to saddle you with all that, but no other tribe would ever listen to my complaints.
Well, that's somewhere, it's fine.
Close your eyes.
The town looks like there's nothing to do. Oh. Let's see, what's that? Well, let's talk to you first. You don't do this. Oh, you're gonna be a drunk guy, aren't you?
This world used to have a hell of a lot more amazing magic in it.
Yeah, you're almost down the gums, I can tell.
Once upon a time, it was my job researching that magic.
Hey!
What's this then? You come to pick this one over too? Hate to tell you, he's got nothing worth taking. Is he alright, or he should go somewhere safer?
Well, I don't, he would, but I don't think he can. He doesn't look like you knew well. So I guess, is he alright?
You are.
What? Never seen someone hit by this before. Just look at him. Of course he's not alright.
Can we help?
I think somebody moves him along during the day, but come at night, he's always around these parts moaning like a ghoul.
Oh, that's a shame. Somebody's gonna be able to help you.
Waste of sympathy trying to look out for these types. Not exactly a rare sight in town.
Okay, so what's up? We missing a super stat? I thought I was gonna do something. I guess not.
I love it.
Can you go in here?
Grand Cathedral, why?
Incredible.
They sure got fancy. They have sure got a fancy inn here. I think we'd stick out too much if we stayed.
Got it.
Greetings, Elda. How does the world outside of the city fare?
We don't know much about that yet. We'll get there eventually.
More pressingly, from where did you travel? Oceania or Montario, perhaps? I do envy your ability to leave the city. Every single day here, I must lay my eyes upon the same old faces, and they're all so very foolish, every single one.
You some people feel it. Wow, didn't you know that?
All right then.
Yeah, it's making points alive right now. We probably only deal with that during the day. Nothing there. Well, is that where we came from? It looks like the exact same
Yeah,
spot.
that's the church.
Okay, great. Thanks, Mom.
Uh-huh. We went there.
Okay, yeah, it's it's another building. Okay, so we need to go back to the inn, which is that up here?
I mean, there's the tavern.
Oh, the
tavern's at the bottom.
Let's
That's
go.
the tavern.
I'll look at this more later, but right now we need to. Oh, the tavern is not the inn. It was the inn.
What am I gonna do? Eh?
And Elda. Well, I don't mind you coming in if you're just going to eat. Sorry, but I could ask you to keep your head down. The Sanctus pilgrims won't hide their contempt for the Elda if they see you. Why do they hate Elda? Could you tell me about the city? What do you think of the Grand Cathedral incident, or it's nothing?
Okay, so I guess could you tell me about the city?
You are.
What's this then? Not much to tell, really. Grand Trad is the capital of this country.
That must be new.
Sunlumu Street, where we are now, is where you find churches, igniter shops. In other words, the city's privileged are concentrated here. Straight ahead is Regalath Grand Cathedral and the nearby market, which gets quite lively at night.
Well, I can say the cathedral isn't so grand anymore, but okay.
If you head down further, you'll find Sunshade Row, an unpleasant place, and where you'll find the gallows. Best to avoid that place, I think.
I like how they always keep gallows open to work at. It used to be like, when you were at Old West Town, they would make a gallows when they needed one. They wouldn't always have one up. If it's like sort of that bad, is someone murdering somebody every week? Well, probably, actually, yeah.
Well, I think about that. I think that does it. I suppose from a traveler's viewpoint, it's quite a city. Why don't you, or I don't know why you come to me to ask that. Nobody else would talk to you? Oh, for goodness sake.
Everyone goes to tavern. People are running people for that. You know that. Come on. What do you do for a living, man? Okay, anybody else in here? Well, where's the house?
Oh, what a pity.
I'm quite sorry. You've likely heard of the people in this tavern speaking ill of others on the basis of their tribe.
Oh yeah, we've heard that quite a few. We've heard quite a few instances of that, actually.
They give their opinions too freely, especially once there's a few pints in them. Please take this as a token of my apology. Do come back if you'd like.
We're getting stuff, yay!
Soothing sweet bun.
Okay, take it. I was looking for money, but I'll see what I can get. Okay, nothing up here, just check. Alright. Now I feel like I need to talk to everybody, because here's who's going to give me an answer or something. Oh! I know you!
I've reached out to my contact, but no information has come in from the army as yet. All signs indicate quite a bit of internal turmoil. Perhaps it is all scheming and plotting to ensure Forden takes the throne.
Well, we knew that was happening. Okay, so...
Alright then.
I hate how they keep that exclamation point there. It shouldn't be there during the day if we can't do anything during it. It shouldn't be there at night if we can't do anything at night. I checked. We checked. Anyway.
Let's head there right away.
Oh, here's the end. Okay.
What is it? Amazing.
Also, I hate the fact that he still has the paper above his head. We already bought his stuff.
Yeah.
We always get a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand with preparing food?
Probably.
If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. And if you have the ingredients, I can show you how to make red grass roasted bidou.
I think we got you covered there.
Seems like Fabian's having a hard time. She's done a lot for us, so the least we can do to return the favor and help her out when we can. If I help Fabian prepare food, my tolerance should improve. Should we help? Let's do it. I want to make red grass roasted beef.
Let's form the roast.
I wish I could teach you, but you'll need to bring your own ingredients.
Oh.
Everything we have at the inn is reserved for our dining services.
Okay. Just for the check. Alright.
If you want to make it, you can buy what you need from you'll need from the market located in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you for the reminder again.
You'll need Bidu meat, pristine clear water, and red grass. The water merchant should carry pristine clear water. Red grass is sold at the market near the Grand Cathedral, but it may be hard to come by. The vendor doesn't stock much of it.
You're a big help.
Come back once you've got all the ingredients in hand. Oh, and remember, the kitchen is always open to you when you want to help out.
So, yeah. We could have moved it off from back, but moving on. Great, yeah, orange, yeah.
You're a big help.
Next up is...
We finished preparing the fish, so now we just have to put them in that pot.
Oh, right!
The finishing touch is the addition of fruit as a secret ingredient. I forgot to ask how to prepare it. What should we do?
Haven't we done this?
I think so. Put it on top, grate it in simmer, hide it under the plate.
In that case,
We should grate the fruit in, then let everything cook in the same pot with the fish.
I hope they eventually do yourself dirty before I doubt they're going to.
It'll definitely soak up the flavor.
I knew it!
Okay, so your tolerance.
all right.
Yay. I wouldn't have picked a level up here, but I'm not going to get one. But the good news is we get a level of wisdom, which means if we go back to the church again,
Time marches
we go
on,
back outside
and the age of a new king draws nearer.
At lunch.
Evidently.
A group of corpses was discovered in the Tradia Desert. Travelers aiming for the royal capital, it seems.
Ooh, maybe there's a little thing.
You're right.
There's certainly a lot of monsters out there. How tragic for them to meet their end so close to their destination.
Yes.
There seems to be a pack leader in that group of monsters. Might the recruitment center have more information on it?
Well, okay, so you're just telling us to go to the... Okay, we'll go there if we get there.
Well then.
I hear a voice. Am I really fine with this?
What?
Stroll comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him.
I think it's Gallagher doesn't know where he is. For now, let's go back to the church.
Let's go.
And we'll go outside and read this. Go outside and find the young shit. We should actually talk to him. We'll go over there. Yeah, I know, we're fire, right? We went to the pterodactyl. We're not inside.
Back again?
Yep.
This lady owns the Igniter shop, right? I bet the pay would be decent, maybe, or it might be worth taking the job if nothing too crazy. Not my problem. I'd rather avoid the danger, or at least describe the job.
Okay, at least describe the job. The forward one's hanging up. We're a little too now, so
If I put my overflowing wisdom on display, I'll be able to stand my ground with people as powerful as this woman.
Yes.
Well, I suppose you really are more than you seem. I certainly can't imagine Gretus would have worked with any normal child. Glad to hear it. Now, I'd like to see what you're made of.
me to reintroduce
Oh,
myself.
please, yeah.
My name is Brigitte. I run this shop and manage trade of magic igniters. This is your first time in Grand Trad, you mentioned. Then, what do you think of magic igniters?
They're unnecessary, they make things easier, or I don't know.
Well, normally I would say they're unnecessary given the power that we have. For most people, I guess they make things easier. She does run an invader shop, she's wanting to do this.
I suppose they make some things easier?
Aha! Situationally easier, but not broadly useful, eh? You have a good grasp of it then. Alright, next. Are you good at keeping secrets?
I think I am, or that's a secret.
You're funny when you said that. Okay, well, let's do some more here.
I'd like to think I am.
Fair enough. Frankly, I trust that answer more than I would a direct insistence. Then, I have one last question. Do you believe in God?
Well, it's hard not to this school.
I shouldn't say, or everyone's faith is their own.
Actually, this I think is a better answer here.
Not the one everyone else does. I have my own beliefs.
In other words, not the god of sanctism. Well, that's enough for me. Yes, I think there's potential in you. I'd like to ask you to handle an extermination mission. You're fit for the task. The fact is, our trade route for Ignitus has been, shall we say, compromised. A local monster's apparently made the place its feeding grounds. Evidence suggests its actual nest is near the place I personally checked out. I want you to go there, find it, and exterminate it.
Wait, hold on just a moment. You're asking us to handle something so important? Is that even okay?
I'm asking you precisely because it's so important. There are reasons I'd rather not bring this to the guard. I usually prefer discretion with these sorts of things anyway. Especially with groups like them. But if Grius trusts you, then I certainly can.
How are you connected with Grius?
I hardly think that there's discussion right now.
Maybe later.
What do you think?
I'm sure we'll know all
Does
eventually.
seem like she could use the help, but
you will be compensated, of course, and generously. There's also the option of discounts on my stock, if that appeals. Additionally, rumor has it there's even treasure to be found at the monster nest.
Ooh, treasure!
I'd say the potential rewards are a fair match for the risk.
It's a strange request, but someone connected to Grius. It doesn't seem like a bad deal between the compensation and the treasure.
I have to put trigger figure as far as shooting the oil. Randomly decide something is employed.
I hope you've no objections to the job.
All right, or as long as you pay us.
She just said she would, so let's not be rude.
Understood.
Thank you. You're bound for Belega Corridor. It's only a short distance away from here.
This one's important.
Love it. Ooh, but it's a tier 3. Wow.
A bullish embargo. I need to slay Gupatras in Belauja Corridor. The information in Grand Trad, who's usually at the Hushed Honeybee Inn on Sunshade Row, should have more details. Reward, Pious Igniter, increases courage.
Awesome.
No deadline.
I love the new deadline aspect.
It's here. Just think of the goodies that might be hiding inside.
I'm already thinking of them.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Okay, can you try something here?
Let's see.
Let's see here.
That's Nord Mines.
Okay. So the mark for the collector?
This place.
Yes, that's Belaga Corridor.
Let's see here.
That's Belaga Corridor.
Okay, so you're showing us now we can actually try. Okay, understood. That's annoying.
It did
If
say
you don't have a
X
way
for
there, I'll
confirm.
lend you my carriage. Not the kind of trip you'll want to make on foot. You can leave the city through the large gate south of the central street.
Okay.
Don't die out there now.
Don't die out there, he says.
The monster blood corridor, right? I bet an informant would know something about it.
I know the informant's behind me. Got it. Also, we can try to find out I know it's going on. Also, we can save. And how are we doing time now?
Oh, you have 5 minutes actually.
Okay, so now is a good time to stop. If we can save, we pick up the new quest, we'll get to you next time. Bye, folks.